I think I ran out of time on the last video, so let's take up where we left off, whereabouts I think I left off. And it says that we're trying to find a focal chord with the equation and the length of the focal chord. So we know that we have the point 8, 8. We know we have the equation of the parabola, and we figured out that if it goes through 8, 8, and it goes through the focus, which we said was at 0, 2, that would have to be on the line y equals 3/4 x plus 2. So let's take that and say, well, I know that x squared equals 8 times y, but if I put in my other equation, I should get the intersection, so get the equation in one variable. And I should be able to get the x minus 8 and x plus 2. And I already know that if x is equal to 8, that the other value is 8. That was given to us. The one that we need to find is what happens when x is equal to -2. So if I put it in the parabola, I get 4 equals 8y, divide by the 8, I get a y of 1/2. So now all that is left to do is find the distance between those 2 points. And so I'm going to use the distance formula. And I'm going to put 8 minus 2, minus -2, squared, plus 8 minus 1/2, quantity squared. And so it looks like I'm going to get 10 squared, which is 100, and 7.5 squared, which is, gosh, 7.5 squared, 1/2 squared gives me 14, 15 halves, which is 225/4, which simplifies to 625/4 square rooted, which gives me 25 halves. So 12.5 is the distance between them. Whew, boy, that was something right there. All right, so let's get rid of that and see if we can do this one in here. It says, simplify the directrix, focus, vertex, and axis of symmetry for the parabola. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to complete the square to get what it looks like, get it in vertex form so I know where I'm looking at it. So what I want to do is I want to put 1/4 y squared minus y equals x minus 1. And then I'm going to multiply the whole world by 4 because I don't want to deal with this 1/4. So I'm going to go y squared minus 4y equals 4 times the quantity x minus 1. And then I'm going to complete the square, so half of b squared gives me -2. -2 squared is 4. Add 4 to that side. Add 4 to that side. And so then I think I have the vertex form. Well, I might have to do a little bit of simplifying over here. I'm going to go with y minus 2 squared equals minus 4 plus 4. So I just get 4x over here. And so just for the, I'm going to say 4 times 1 times x. And so my vertex is going to be at 0, 2. And my p is going to be 1. So if I know that my vertex, and I know because it's y equals, so I'm going to go 0, 2, so I have it opens that way. And so my axis of symmetry is going to be y equals 2, and then my focus, since my P is 1, focus is going to be out here. Focus is going to be at the point 1, 2. And my directrix, one last thing, directrix is going to be 1 going that way, so that's going to be an x equals -1 equation. All right, that was good. Make some room down here. It says, suppose a 40-foot bridge is such that the top surface is straight, but the bottom shaped like a parabola, whose highest point is 15 feet. So I have a parabola, and the highest point is 15 feet. And it looks like I have a road going over the top of here, so this is all going to be made of bricks or whatever the bridge is made of. And the exact halfway across the bridge is the height of 15. The arch also meets the ground at the edges of the bridge. That's good. Determine the equation of the parabola that models the arch and determine the directrix and focus. All right. So I know because we have a up or down opening parabola that it's going to be the form x squared equals 4py. I also know that the bridge is 40 feet across, so that distance is 40 feet. And so if I say, pause. So I labeled my points on here, and I have that this point down here is at -20, -15, because the height of the parabola is 15 feet. So I get 15 feet down, puts me there. If I put 0, 0 at that point, which makes it kind of nice because then I don't have to deal with the h and k. And over here, the other 20 feet of the roadway is on this side at 15 feet down. So because I know that I have 0, 0 at my vertex, I can use the equation 4py. And then I can use any one of the points on there. So I'm going to use this point over here just to make my life easy. I'm going to say 20 squared equals 4p times -15. And so I get 400 equals -60p. Divide by -60. I get p equal to 20, -20 is my p. Which tells me something good. I know that my focus is going to be at 0, -20. And I know that my directrix, which would be up here someplace, which would be at y equals +20. And what else do I need to find? Determine the equation of the parabola. So my equation of the parabola is going to be x squared equals 4. Our p is -20. That's good because it opens down times y. So there's my equation of it. All right, I'm going to stop there and start again on the next section. We're going to skip section 3, so the next video will be on section 4. Don't let that worry you.